Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday, February 6th. Let me post this in the group. Live stream. Alright, cool. Good morning, good morning. Oh my gosh, we had such a good student session this morning. So excited. Alright, cool. Good morning, good morning. Please hit that thumbs up as you come in. So, look at this perfect touch here. Whoop, 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 whoop. So we just did a student call where I'm now doing this pre-market breakdown, pre-market analysis, whatever, with my students every morning from 8:45 to 9:15. It went really well, and yeah. Oh, gold might get stuffed out here. Gold has been doing really well. Gold scalper is green, $670, and then it was green on this short for $150. It might turn around, but now it's red, 200 in this short, so we'll see. All right, I have a bunch of stuff set up on the right. Oil also was 1 for 2 today, so it's red a few $100s. Not a big deal. Every Monday has been 100% since October, so I guess it was expected. And I feel like I opened my big mouth last night where I was like, it's green every Monday. And now it's like the first Monday that it's been red, but it happens. Well, that's the other thing you think. If something has been like so perfect for so long, at some point it has to have a loss, right? But overall, Mondays are really, really good for oil. You're probably the only one. I have my mic on. Can you guys hear me? I feel like I would have heard by now if somebody couldn't hear me, and I definitely have my microphone on. Yeah, I'm not on TikTok. Well, if you can't hear me on TikTok, that makes sense because I'm not even on TikTok. Oh, gold's pulling back down, so we'll see. Anyway, so on the right, so overnight we only had oil, 1 for 2. We have NQ loaded, ES loaded, RTY loaded. We already moved to this target, so we'll see if we continue down here at the market open. We also have a gap we need to fill. I'm going to highlight that up here. It tried to fill it last night, but it wasn't able to. All right, there we go. Perfect. I'm glad. All right, so we got the gap above. We'll see what happens at open. Also, Powell speaking tomorrow. Let me post it now before I forget again. At 12:40. What a random time. I thought it was 2. I don't know. Like. All right, I'll get on that more tonight. All right, it's 9:24. I'm going to wait to get on TikTok. Oh, gold came all the way back. That's good. It had popped up in a negative way. So I have Gold Scalper on the right. I have NQ Santa. So I have Santa Banana. I have YM on the scalper, Fast on the scalper. So I have 4 scalper setups and I have 4 range setups, which is nice. A nice little even mashup. Gold is back into the positive. Well, that's great. It was green 150. I can show you guys. Since there's nothing else going on at this point. So it had a trade overnight. It's like an overnight. It had a short here at 4 a.m. that worked out well. I had another short here that worked out. And then I had a long here. So it's 3 for 3. It's 100% so far in the day for $670. And then whatever happens with this trade, which was green 150 a few minutes ago. Please give a thumbs up as you come in. There's 50 of you in here and only 9 likes. It's kind of lacking. Remember, I do this for you guys because what I could do is just do the 30 minutes with my students like I did earlier and then do a live call with just all of my Algo members. I guess I'm confused. All right. Oh, there we go. And I went to 23. So nice. Thank you. All right, it's 9:27. Like I said, I'm going to wait to get on TikTok because I'll get an influx and then it will die when there's like nothing going on. So I'm going to wait till like 9:32 or 9:33 to get on TikTok because I want there to actually be action. So then people want to actually continue watching instead of just hearing me talk. All right, it's 9:27. The only trade we're in right now, and I'm testing it, is this gold scalper. Oh, so this is now green $70. It's got to break this 1883 area. I have a member, Dana, who's really focused on gold, and he's kind of gotten me back into being interested in it because you guys know my main focus is the NQ, but gold has actually been making some moves lately. Like there was some, like look at this move from the chop zone the other day. Speaking of, I need to update the chop zone, but look at this drop. This was like freaking like $3,000 or $5,000, something crazy, and there was like 2 days in a row where it had drops like that. Gold. Let me change this. All right, let's see where that is in relation. Oh, we're like right in the middle of the chop zone right now, which is not ideal. But we'll see how the algo reacts to that. All right, it's 9:29. The market's about to open. I'm going to get on TikTok. If you have questions, please put them in the chat. Click buy and click sell and done. 2 more days to pass. Valuations. Oh, good. Good, Tony. Perfect. Thank you, Tony. Good morning. All right. All right. Ooh, what's going on with NQ? Oh, I guess I moved back. Market's open. Let's see what happens. We have that gap above. Remember, gaps can be gaps for a while. It's not a guarantee. I have fast off to the right. Fast doesn't start till I think like 9:32. So that's why I was saying I'll wait to get on TikTok until like 9:31, 9:32. So then I have a little more stuff to share. Gold is bouncing around. So we have Santa, YM. YM had a nice drop last night. Like, we weren't in it, but this was a really nice, smooth drop. Do you guys see this? Like, real nice. See this? It was kind of stuck here, and then it dropped at, like, 2,300. What level was that? 33875. All the way down to 33700. 175 points. What's that times 5? 175 times 5. $900 for that. That short with 1 mini. It took like 6 hours. All right, let me get on TikTok. It's 9:31. It's fine. How am I gonna? All right, live. If you guys want more information on the Algo or my mentorship or whatever, just email me at boldbotllc@gmail.com. Put this up here.
Order canceled.
Gold ended up having a loss there.
Order submitted.
Oh, it's so loud. It's so loud. And now gold is in a long. Let me reduce this. Good morning, good morning,
Order
good morning.
submitted.
Oh, that is so loud. Is that fast? All right, fast is taking trades. Let's get that on the screen. So fast is trying to take a short here. The market is up, pushing up a little bit. Good morning. Hi, Carter. Good morning, good morning. So we are here. This is the NASDAQ. We are here pushing up, back possibly to the chop zone. If we can get through the chop zone, then the target obviously is going to be like the LAS getting through, and Bess had predicted this earlier. So if we can get through the chop zone and then we have this gap to fill, this brown box, that could be potentially the way to go. Fast is now in a long. Fast and gold are the only ones in trades right now. Gold is in a long, and fast is done out of that trade now. Hey, Roland. Hi, Novo. Good morning. We have Santa off to the right. We have YM, a scalper, off to the right. Nothing else in a trade right now. Again, overnight oil was 1 for 2, so it had a loss and then it had a win. No other trades yet so far on the live accounts. I got to 53,000 on my $50,000 Apex funded account. So now the trailing drawdown goes away and I just can't go back to 50,100. If that makes sense. Fast is in a short. Let's see if this plays out. So I just have to be careful of that. Powell speaking tomorrow. Like, he's just so annoying. He just needs all of the attention, and we're just sick of him. Fast is definitely having a hard time. It's Monday. We don't typically run Santa live on Mondays. It's a harder time. 12,200 possibility. Let's see how the buyers. Yeah, I think my other ultimate target below is like 335 or something. Something like that. If we turn back around. Hi, Jen. Fast is in a long green, 100. Fast has had a bunch of losses, so this can help, but it's probably not going to be ideal. Santa hasn't taken any trades yet. YM Scalper hasn't taken any trades yet. Hi, Miguel. Good morning. Gold is in this long, which is red. It's kind of having trouble here at the open. It was green. Gold is green 670 like 10 minutes ago, and it was in a long, I mean, it was in a short that was green 150, but then that ended up being a loss. All right, green 200 on this long of fast. The break-even offset has already moved in, so it's guaranteed green on this trade. Correct, but there's no more trailing drawdown, so which is nice. So like what I'm gonna do is just slowly build up to like 58,000 or 60,000, and then just trade everything, you know, put everything on the Algo hands free.
Order canceled.
And gold is still in this long. It's having a hard time. Yeah, so there's no more. So even like when I'm at 56,000, I'm not going to have a trail at like 54,000, which is nice. So then I can finally get away from that $2,500 trailing drawdown. Nice. You should be funded today. That's awesome. But yeah, so that's the cool thing. Once you're funded and then once you get back over that required minimum, then you don't have a trail anymore, which is cool. So I just have to be really careful, just obviously to not get down to 50,100. So right now I have like a $3,000 buffer, whereas before the past few weeks it's only been a $2,500 buffer. So but that's why I want to slowly build it up to have more. But I did have you know, that small loss on oil this morning, so that pulled me back a few $100s. Thank you, Jen, for sharing the TikTok link. No other trades yet. What time is it? 9:37. Not a bunch going on. So try to get back to the chop zone here. See if you can get back under this at 12,520 and possibly move back down to 12,465. Yes, I like it. I like it. If you guys have questions, let me know. If you want more information on the algorithm, just email me at boldsbotllc@gmail.com. Again, no trades yet for YM Scalper or Santa. Have you guys had any trades on Santa yet? I feel like this would be a short, but mine didn't take it. Yeah, Tony, like, hello. Yes, Milan, correct.
Order submitted.
What's in a trade? Fast. Fast?
Order filled.
Ooh. Oh, I already had a loss there. Ooh, bouncing off of that 520 level. Is that what that was? Yep. 520, 519. Let's see if you can break that 520. Then you can target back to that ultimate of 465. Let's see if it wants to hold here. Where is it? All right, we're bouncing back up here. I just got out of the NASDAQ. Cool. How many trades do you do a day? It depends on which algorithm. I need to pass my challenge. Yeah, so we've all passed challenges, either $50,000, $25,000. I have someone with a $150,000 challenge. So, yep, most of us use Apex, and we use Apex on the algorithm. And it passes for us. Like, I was just telling this guy, Tony, in the group, who he already passed, like, he already got to his target after like 2 days or 3 days. And I'm like, okay, so now you simply just take one micro trade per day just to fulfill that 7-day requirement. And he's like, oh, I didn't know that. Like, I'm like, yeah, there's no reason to put a whole bunch of risk to your account. What do you mean, how much to pass? I'm not selling passing of Apex accounts. I'm selling my algorithm. The algorithm, if that's what you want to know, is $500 for 21 days, and then it's $1,000 every month after that.
Order filled. Order submitted.
I don't know what that is, Wes.
Order filled.
Oh, Santa just got in a short, and it had a loss for $200. Choppy. Nasty. Look at this. Since it's open, we just went since 05 to 60 and then back down and up. It seems like it wants to go back to the chop zone, so we'll have to see. Sorry, guys, on YouTube, I wasn't seeing your questions. All right, cool. Yeah, just NinjaTrader. Thanks, Jen. Oh, fast is like dying. But this is why I don't even really need to put it here to track, because I took it out of there anyway. Santa's 0 for 2, but we already said that would be normal on Monday. YM's flagging. We'll see. We have a trade. All right, YM's in a trade, and I'm actually in this. Oh no, I'm not. Damn it! I thought I had YM live. Guess not. It's grained $30. Let's see if we can break this 520 on NQ. YM's green like $30. This 520 is hard. Do you see that? It is hard. It's trying, but it's hard. All right, we're getting that move down with YM. It's green like $30. That 520. That's a level, yo. But if we break it, then we can easily drop to 465. So that's what I'd be looking for if this can finally break.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Oh, thanks. I don't need luck. The algorithm's around anywhere from like 80 to 90%. On the past like 13 months, so I'm gonna tell Irma. All right, it seems like it's holding.
Order submitted.
We'll see. It's 9:45. There's no other reports today.
Order submitted.
It definitely wants to go back to that chop zone. All right, so Best this morning on this student call said that he thinks it's going to go back through the chop zone, fill the gap, and then go to the LIS up here. So we will see if that rings true or not. Hey, Mark. Welcome. Yeah, it's just called the trailing drawdown, Miles.
Order filled. Order canceled.
So while NQ's going up, YM is still trying to drop. YM is green, $40 on this short.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
No, somebody else said Powell's speaking today. Powell's not speaking today. He's speaking on Tuesday at 12:40. I'm not sure why everyone keeps thinking he's speaking today. I'm so confused. Because then that's making me nervous that he is speaking today, but he's not. And I double checked like 10 minutes ago on the reports. On the platform that I use.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Yes, they do. You can use a funded account on NinjaTrader. A funded account on NinjaTrader with Apex, correct. With the algorithm. You still have to use NinjaTrader. Obviously, everything goes through NinjaTrader. But yes, you can use Apex or Lilu or whatever company you like. CNBC said Powell was speaking today. Could be wrong. That's so weird because Justin said the same thing, but then he looked and he was like, no, I'm wrong. Bess, you have to go... All right, so we went right back up to this daily level at 568. Still didn't get back to the chop zone. Fed Reserve website says tomorrow. Yeah, I have no idea what people keep thinking today. I never listen to these people on the TV. People's internet's going down. Wild. Now NQ is pulling back, but YM's kind of popping up. I'm not sure what's happening here. Let's see if we can break this 520, then the target is like 465, 470. But they're really just holding it here. And YM is now right at $100. Yeah, I would too. Thanks, Jen, for looking at that website. Bess, I'm going to help you, but I think that's just an Apex thing. I don't know. I would put it in the Apex thread and see if someone else is having the same issues. All right, so YM took a $200 loss. Not a big deal. Everything is red this morning because people keep thinking Powell's speaking today, and he's not. That's probably why this market is such shit. It said he's speaking at a conference today. Oh my god. bought already, did some trades. I'm up 300. Does it have a trailing drawdown once funded also? No, there's no trailing drawdown once it's funded. There is no trailing drawdown once it's funded. Once you're funded and you go over the requirement again, like for the 50,000 account, it's 53,000. I would really love to see NQ go below and break that 520, but it's having a hard time. It's really just stuck between this 520 and like 560. Is this the area overnight we were talking about in our student call? Yeah, it's 548 to 560. It's just stuck. Good morning. Good morning. So said he's speaking at a conference today. Well, maybe he's not speaking live until tomorrow. And then I thought it was 2 p.m., but now it's like 12:40. So we're just going to have to be aware of that for tomorrow. But it could be affecting today's market, which makes sense because he does stuff like that where he just has this control. Yeah, you Conquer's in the group. I have a bunch of people. Josh, if you want more information, just email me. The chop zone is a proprietary zone that we don't trade within. It changes every day. This is given to my students every morning, as well as this yellow dashed line, which is the LIS. I go live every day if you're new here at 9:15 or 9. Now it's going to be more like 9:20 to 10:30. Because I do a students only call from 8:45 to 9:15 via Zoom. We had a really good call this morning. I think it went really well. It was received well. So, all right, let's see if we can get back down to 520 and then break 520 and then break 500. But it seems like it doesn't want to. It is just stuck. Sounds good, Carter. The bot, so it's $500 for the first 3 weeks. You lease it, and then it's $1,000 every month after that. All right, can we break 520 this time? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the short under 520. Well, let's go 520. There we go. What time is it? Got to break 520 and go back to 500 and then go back to 465. Yep, it only works on NinjaTrader, correct. That is correct. I feel like they're just holding it and then it's just going to like, bam. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. It's got to break that 520. This is like the 5th time it's trying to break the 520. You never know how many times it's going to take, but maybe this is the time. We're down to 15, 14. Remember, I don't have a trailing drawdown anymore with my funded account, so I'm not worried about the trailing drawdown. But I still want to obviously keep profit as much as possible with something like this. So I was short at like 48. If it pulls back up, I'm probably going to get a short again. All right, let's see if it wants to curl back down. Good morning, Emmett. How are you? So they're not pairs because that's forex. I only trade futures. But the Algo currently trades the NASDAQ, the S&P 500, the Dow, the Russell, gold, silver, copper, oil. Kenny's probably just taking the bounces like the whole day. I think that's all of them. I think I covered all of them. So it can't break 520 yet. That was like the 5th time, and it still bounced off of 520. I hope that answers your question, Miles. It's 9:55. Sometimes things can be a little wacky from like 9:55 to 10. What captain? Wow, wow, wow. All right, let's see if we can turn back down and go under 520. 520 is the name of the game. Really. Really, really, really. Everything's kind of having a hard time this morning. Everything's just real tight. And whenever you see this, it'll be super tight. And then once it like lets loose, like whatever it is, a short or a long, then it will just like go crazy. Let's see, we're back to 26. Can we break 20? It went to 15 last time and then it bounced back up. There you go, 25, 20, 24. This is so hard. This level is so hard. There's so many buyers. It's 9:57. NQ, just break 20. Clearly you want to. I'm not sure why you're making everyone wait so long. Come on. All right, now it's listening to me. Back to 27, 26. Come on, break 20. 24. Oh, this thing is so stubborn. We're stuck between 20 and 40 now. Just trying to go back up. This is so pointless. Nobody wants this. We want you to pick a direction and go. Like literally stuck between 30 points. Right, Kyle, that's exactly what I'm saying. No, I do not, Riz. No. It's like the tightest thing. Like he must be, people must be somewhere like listening to him or something, because this is not a typical open on the market. You know what I'm saying? Like Mondays can be kind of crazy, but this is just really insane. Like this is what it looks like on days when it's like FOMC. Honestly. What a boring Monday. I have a call at 11, so I definitely have to get off by like 10:30 to get ready for that. Zoop, 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 zoop. All right, are we getting the short now? Jeez Louise, how long is this going to take? You see how it flops down to like 38? Oh my god. This is one of those days that you can get really frustrated, so you probably just have to walk away from the computer. because it keeps looking like it's ready, but then it's not. And now it's 10 o'clock and it's popping up to the 50s. Yep. All right. They want to take it higher. So it is what it is. It is what it is. That's frustrating. Literally, if I put this down to like a 5-minute chart, let's look how crappy this looked. Look at this. Look at... I didn't even have to like be on a 5-minute chart to know that this is what it looked like. Green, red, green with no doji green, green, red, green. Get the hell out of here. This is nasty. Nobody wants that. Can't make money when the market looks like that. Hence why everything is red this morning. Hence why I told people not to run Santa. I hope David turned it off. David? All right, it's going through that chop zone like Beth said. See if it gets back up to fill that gap at 12,613. Any balloon pops scheduled? What? Just my luck. Going to job. This is what I told you, David. You don't listen. Things have gone to shit ever since the market opened because gold was really good before and now gold's like only positive $20. Look, I can't take this. This is horrible. Horrible. Everything on this sheet is red. No, Santa 1050. The only thing that hasn't... Oh, well, YM is 0 for 2 too, so minus 400. All right, we're back to the top zone. That's funny. Just email me, Miles. boldbotllc@gmail.com. Let me move this down. And John. Yeah. Nasty. Well, hopefully range can work this out because clearly this opening is crap for all the other setups. This was a really nasty area. We talked about this on the student call this morning, like here to here. And this is kind of where we got messed up. But we were also bouncing between 20 a lot. So it was really like this, just this whole section. All right, market's moving higher. That's what it's decided at this point. Any balloon popping. Remember, the gap fill is up to 12,613. So let's see if we can get there. My hands are freezing. Thankfully, it's not 16 degrees today, so we have that. We have that going for us. Zoop, a zoop, a zoop. We have a level here in the middle of the chop zone at 12,580. And the top of the chop zone is like 88. we'll see. Back out the chop zone, back to that 68 area. Remember, this is the super choppy area, so just be careful with whatever you're doing. YM's in a short for $110. 125. I'll put that in the front so you guys can see this. It had 2 losses so far. 2 losses, and this is the 3rd time it's trying this short. Remember, this is that super, super choppy area. So, again, just be careful. And even if we go back to like 50, then it's that area that's between like 20 and 50 that's choppy. So, what broker do I pick when trying to get NinjaTrader? So if you're in the UK, you would use NinjaTrader. You would be going through NinjaTrader.com and applying. That's all in the email that I send you. So if you just email me at boldbotllc@gmail.com, there's a step-by-step video. Everyone in the entire world can use NinjaTrader except for Canadians. So no matter where you're based, you can use NinjaTrader as your broker. Just go to NinjaTrader.com and apply for a individual trading account. And then they typically approve you pretty quickly. This is the choppy area I was just talking about. Down to 43 and then up here to 72. We're back in the chop zone. Back to that daily level at 78. They're trying to go and fill this gap. At least they're trying. And they're trying. I sent my buddy this thing that was on TikTok. I'm sure it's not like legit. Well, this guy supposedly has since 2015 put out a tweet for the next Super Bowl winners for the next 10 years. And they said he was obviously he's been right every year or something, and he has the Eagles winning this year. So my buddy was just like, oh, so I should bet everything that I have on the Eagles this year. Did I make it into... let's see. Where... Sorry, somebody had a question about Apex. So, all right, we're through the chop zone. Again, the gap fill is up at 12,612. YM took a small loss there. It didn't take a full loss. didn't go to the gap. Look at that. It peaked out of the opposite side of the chop zone. So we went to the top of the chop zone, and now we're pulling back. This is that really tight area again. That really tight area, so just be careful. Thanks for the panda. If you appreciate the content in the stream, please tap the screen on TikTok or give a thumbs up on YouTube. What's Apex? Is it a brokerage account? No, Apex is a fully funded system. So they're a third-party company that will give you a cash account if you are essentially a good trader or a safe trader. This is probably going to become the short that I wanted. So, yeah, Chris, I agree with you. This is the short that I freaking wanted this whole time up at the top. Watch, now it's going to break 20 and it's going to go down to that 465. But it's still really crappy here. Again, this is a really, really tight area. From 50 to 70, it's not really a place to play with NQ. So Apex is a third-party company. You can purchase a account from them. So like you pick, do you want a 25K account? Do you want a $50,000 account? Do you want a $100,000 account? And whatever you pick, then it has a set trailing drawdown and it has a target. So you have to, for the $50,000 account, it's a $2,500 drawdown, which is fine. And then it's a $3,000 target. And I was able to get that done in like 2 days with the algorithm. And a bunch of people have done the same in the group. And then you get a fully funded account. So then the fully funded account has the same trailing drawdown until you get to that 53,000. And then it's all just a regular cash account from there. So you can't go below 50,100, but everything else is fair game. So, yep. And they're doing a 50% off special right now. Apex 50 is the code. This is the NASDAQ on the futures market that you're looking at right now. So yeah, so a bunch of people, they'll have a cash account and then they'll have like a few Apex accounts because you can withdraw, you know, if you just set it up to be pretty conservative on that $50,000, you can easily withdraw, you know, $2,000 to $4,000 a month off of that. I don't do crypto or coins, so sorry, no. Apex with an A, and there's no O in funding. ApexTraderFunding.com. APEX. They're highly known, like a lot of people know them. I'm pretty sure they only do funding for futures. Also, there's Lilu, there's One Profit, UProfit. There's a whole bunch of companies that do this. All right, so getting this a nice little curl around here, but still not easy. It's 10:14. I'll stay on for another 15 minutes or so. If you guys have questions, please put them in the chat. I would love to answer them. And again, I go live every day from about 9:25 to 10:30, so about an hour every day. Sometimes I'll stay on longer, just depends. One 420. Like I don't even. All right. I don't know. Is it ready? A trailing threshold. Oh, what shoot, RTY is in a trade. I have to fix this because I forgot I had it on that. Look, we're back to 520. What a surprise. What a surprise. RTY's in this short. Green, $40. Green, $50, $60, $70. Can we break this 520 now? This is what, like the 7th time. Y'all, can we break this 520? A trailing threshold is an amount that you cannot be like in the red again. So like they even count, YM's also in this short. YM's in the short. RTY's in the short. Look, YM's $160 on this short. Let's get a big drop here, okay? Okay? Yes, you do. Everyone does. So YM's in the short, RTY's in the short. No, absolutely not. You know, I didn't even know what Chat GTP is, whatever the hell it was, since like until like last week when one of my members taught me. RTY is green, $130, $140 on the short, $150. All right, we're about to hit target on RTY. Green, $210 here. Let's go. Oh, let's go. 230, 240. 240. 250. 260. 270. Let's go, RTY. YM is still in that short too. Again, if you want more information on the algorithm, please just email me, boldbotllc@gmail.com. My admin will send you an informational email. It also has the discounted link in there, so, oh yeah. $250 for RTY here, almost at target. Yeah, so Johnny, Thirst 30 is right. You can do both. You can have an Apex account and a cash account on the same platform, username, whatever, on NinjaTrader. Green, $310 here. If you use the bot on a cash account, what's the recommended starting balance? Yep, so it's at least 2 to 3K. But most people do between like 5 and 10K for cash. But you can do a cash account and an Apex account on the same subscription. It's super easy to do. So if you want more information, just email me. Green 300 on this RTY short. Also green 35 on the YM. The YM is still kind of tight here. They're trying to hold YM, but RTY is doing its thing. Let's go. Let's go. Nice job, Dante. He's one of my students. He already locked up $217. Green 310 here on RTY. Nice. Target hit. We are good to go. RTY hit target. Yep. All right. Very nice. Nope. This is the Russell. My main focus is usually the NASDAQ. You guys, we finally broke 20. What a surprise. And now we're down to 500. And what's going to be next? 465. Like I said, since the beginning of the stream, they just wanted to be punks and hold it for 30, 40 minutes. Again, Mike, please stop posting in both chats. It's literally highlighted. It's like, also sent to chat. Like, then I have to go and delete it. This happens all the time. Yeah, finally through. But it held 520 like 8 different times. Like, if I go down to... Let me go down to, whatever, like a 3-minute chart. It's ridiculous. Look at that. Look at how many times it held it. From the open, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... So maybe like 4 or 5 total, but it was a bunch. Well, if I go to a 1 minute, you could probably even see more. It's only like a 3 minute, but it held it a bunch of times. Are you checking someone in at the airport? That's actually really funny. Santa isn't along. No, I'm typing to people in my group that always did the wrong thing. I don't know. It actually might be okay. I've never heard that before, and that just made me laugh so hard. Like, that is so accurate. Out of all the people that always, like, talk about my typing, no one's ever said that. Nope, fully automated, Brandon. So absolutely no touching. The last 13 months, ES was 84% and made like around $35,000, $40,000. The last 13 months, the NASDAQ was 95% and made, again, around $40,000. RTY, well, oil is 89% since October, and it's made like $11,000. So yeah, all of the results and information that I give is 100% hands-free. Can you interfere and touch some stuff sometimes? Yes, but it's not suggested. Sir, your dentist appointment is scheduled for blah, 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 blah. Oh my gosh, those are so funny. Both. User 817. So I also have an Apex account too, because I wanted to do an Apex account just so I was knowledgeable enough to help my members out. So I actually passed evaluation on a $50,000 Apex account within like 2 or 3 days, and then I just had to trade 1 micro for the rest of those 7 days. And now I have a fully funded $50,000 Apex account, cash account. And I already got up to $53,000. So now the goal is to just build to $60,000, and then I have an ultimate cushion where I could just let everything run totally hands-free, because that's what I do now. I have a $10,000 cash account, and the stuff that I'm running, I just let it run 100% hands-free. Oh my gosh. George. Posting in chat. I used my algorithm to pass the Apex accounts. That is the whole point. Can you imagine having to do that for work? What, checking into somebody for their dentist appointment? So yeah, I used the bots to pass the evaluation account, and I'm using the bots now to trade on my fully funded account. Me too, Kenny. I was too, but they're doing whatever that. If you want to use multiple prop firms at once, can you use a program called at once? You can use a program called Sandbox to use multiple NinjaTrader clients. Oh, very cool. Very cool. I didn't know that, Brandon. But I think most people are happy with Apex. Like, they were having an 80% sale, so most of us started it with that 80% sale that ended at the beginning of January. And so people got like 10 accounts at 80% off. Which bots are you to pass? No, okay. So when you join my group, I will tell you which ones I'm using to pass my evaluation. But mostly range. But yeah, I have like 7 different bots. But typically we just use 2 of them. RTY is 1 for 1. Gold is still green on the day, but it's not as great as it was. YM is red, $400. NQ Santa, like I told everyone, and don't run Santa on a Monday, is red. Thanks, George. If you guys want more information, please just email me, boldbotllc@gmail.com. This was the original short that we were looking for before. What a surprise. What a surprise. This little bitch. Sometimes the NASDAQ wants me to pull her hair out because, like, why is she doing this? To us, it's clearly targeted to me specifically. But this is exactly what we wanted. The break of the 20 and then target of the 465. I've been saying this since the beginning of this live stream. It popped up. It kept faking back down. It went to 15 and then it popped back up. It actually went to 13 and then popped back up all the way back above the chop zone just to fake out the buyers to then bring it back to exactly where we knew it was going to go. So, there you go. All right, I'm going to jump off of here. All right, I'm gonna get off. It's 10:30 because it wants to hurt the most people. Exactly. Exactly. But at least RTY's green. I'm live RTY, and I thought I was live YM, but I'm not. So I'm pretty much even for the day, which is a win for me right now. So, because I had oil live. So oil live and then RTY live pretty much has me even. So, no, Captain Dead, I cannot. They are simply just nicknames for strategies that I have on the algorithm. When you join the group, you get access to my setting spreadsheet that has all of my strategies, and then you can understand more about Santa and Fast then. So, all right, have a good day. I'm getting off of here. I'll be back tomorrow at 9:20. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe, tap that screen, and follow along so then you know when I go live. Because sometimes I also go live randomly at night, but typically just Monday through Friday, 9:20 to 10:30, sometimes a little later. So, Santa's no long. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Thanks for joining. All right, YouTube. See you later.